So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. Now, this is going to be for May 3rd through the 4th. Let's see what's popping. Sagittarius from May 3rd through the 4th. And if at any point you do want a personal session or if you want to see daily horoscopes from me, that information will be listed in the description box as well as the comment section for where you guys can find me. All right. So present energy, we have the Hermit. The unexpected events, we have the Two of Cups. Advice is the Six of Pentacles. Challenge is the Star card. Outcome is the Fool card. Finances and careers, the Five of Wands, and love is the Five of Pentacles. Wait, let me move this down just a little. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So with the Hermit representing the present energy, this is you going into a space of introspection, really trying to process some things in terms of like what's going to be your next plan of action and just trying to make sense of a lot of stuff. You may even be deciding to go into a space of just doing you and focusing on like advancing more in your spirituality, especially if you're finding that the people that you may have hung out with or you may have been hanging out with for a while now, you just may be slightly drifting away, not because of anything personal, but because your views are shifting, your maturity level is shifting. And again, you just may be outgrowing a lot of things. Some of you may be extreme loners and also looking at how that may be affecting like your mental health and your ability to really have friends or romantic life. And some of you are starting to realize that it's becoming a problem, especially if you're like super, super, super single and you're like wondering when is new love going to come in. You guys are starting to realize that how is new love going to come in if you're just in the house all the time? It's not just going to show up at your door. Okay. Now, there also may be a Virgo of significance with that energy too. But with the Two of Cups being the unexpected events coming up, some of you may have something surrounding your like marriage or relationship that comes up, or a relationship between another person and you. So this could be you realizing that you have a fake friend or something. This could also be something to do with like again, this could be an ex that comes up or a current relationship that you're in, but something around that may come up. Now, the advice here with the Six of Pentacles, there's a need for you to make sure that you're not overexerting yourself energy wise. If this is like friendships where you're constantly the one putting out all this energy to make the friendship work or the relationship work, and the other person's not even trying at all, that's a sign that you need to, give that person some space, because you can't force somebody to give more energy and effort just by you putting more up. All that does is just tell the other person that they could take a step back from trying as hard, because you will try harder for them. And at a job, if you feel like you have to overexert your energy to even make money, that may be a sign that it's time for you to either ask for a raise or look at other positions elsewhere. Now, the challenge is the Star card. So this is you actually having hope and faith that things are going to work out for you. Or some of you, this is just healing in general. Some of you have not really healed or processed certain things quite yet. Yeah. Some of you are kind of like, just a little too doubtful in terms of your overall growth. You need to kind of watch that. Now, the outcome for this time frame with the Fool card, there may be areas of significance. But this could be you guys trying a new approach or trying a new direction in general. Some of you may be also kind of beating yourself up for something or some things that you may have felt like you were like foolishly acting on. You guys may even be trying a new approach in terms of like the person you may have a child with, in terms of co-parenting, or at least working on the relationship. Some of you may be trying to, again, try a new approach in terms of business so you can actually see more favorable results in terms of like more sales and stuff. Now, speaking of career and finances, I do have the Five of Wands. So this is you feeling kind of conflicted in terms of your career, like exactly what you need to do to get growth in your career. You could have multiple different ideas coming through and having a hard time deciding on which one to act on. Personal issues may be taking your focus off of your career, or not off of it, but creating issues in terms of you focusing solely on that. So this could be like family issues keeping you from really like being able to be full-fledged in, the things that you want to do. Five of Wands also, this could be, again, you having like issues in the workplace or issues with like personal motivation. And with love, with the Five of Pentacles, this could be the energy of you just feeling like something's missing. In your marriage, you may feel like the energy is like cold and distant. Or some of you may have been recently ghosted by somebody who you were dealing with romantically, and that's more of the problem. Some of you just feel like there's a lack of a love life for you. And again, this could be because some of you are like extreme loners and you're not putting yourself out there for anybody to even know that you exist for some of you. Some of you are still holding on to, again, something that ended and feeling left out in the cold by that specific person and like acting out of trauma almost. But this energy looks interesting. I am going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I did put things in perspective. If you did take something from this reading, make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description box as well if you do want a personal reading, or to follow me on Instagram or Twitter for my daily horoscopes. And I will see you in the next one.